Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Tayler or Dollie the Rebel. If you are new, thank you for coming back to my channel. Welcome to the gang. So in today's video, I will be showing you guys how I got this quote-unquote pretty girl makeup. Very simple, very sheer skin-like, just, very beautiful. So I am taking my P. Louise base in Roman number 5. And I'm applying that all over my lid and taking this Real Techniques brush just to tap that into place. And the brush that I'm using to apply the base is a MAC 2, I believe, 50S brush. And in this video, I'm using a Juvia's Place palette. I think this is the Afrique, I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly, palette. And I'm just taking the 2 brown shades in that palette and lightly blending that all over my lid just for a seamless base and just to add some color to the eye.
Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rest.
And now I'm taking this P. Louise base. I forgot the name of this color. It will be in the description box for sure. All the shades and colors of everything will be linked down below. I forget the name of everything or I can't pronounce it. But I'm just taking this lavender eyeshadow base from P. Louise. This is from their winter collection from about a year and a half ago. And I'm putting that all over my lid and just tapping that into place. Now going into that Juvia's Place palette, taking the purple shade, I'm taking this small blending brush and I'm actually working that in to the eye socket where I place the lavender base, and it is a shimmer shade, so I'm just blending that in to the eye in very small circular motions and just blending that out.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah, for my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I tell you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. I tell you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back.
And I'm just going back in with that brown shade from the Juvia's Place palette, just whatever leftover products on the brush, and blending that in. I believe I am picking up a little bit of product and just kind of buffing out those edges so that all the lines are seamless. You don't want to be able to tell where the shadows start and stop, so just make sure you buff that out and make sure you get a pretty blend. And then going back in with that small blending brush, I'm just picking up some of that purple shadow and just bringing that purple vibrancy back. Of course, we did lose a little bit of the pigmentation from blending in with that brown. And now I'm taking this like gold shimmer shade. It's like a goldy silver color. And I'm actually just layering this on top with my finger. I did tap a lot of the excess product off because I wanted that color to be as sheer as possible and just blend in just to make that purple stand out a little bit more. And then this is a iridescent pressed powder from MAC. This came out in collaboration with Justine, Skye a few years ago. So I'm just adding that on top. I did layer these shades And for the foundation portion, I'm just going to speed through this as well. I do have a foundation video that goes up before this one. So I do talk about the foundation that I use. This is the Maybelline 330 and 338 mix. And I just dot it all over my face and get both of these brushes, or all the brushes I use, are Real Techniques. And I just stipple this into my skin and blend it out for a very, very flawless finish. But after this portion, I will go more into detail with my highlight and contour, since it is a little bit different from the video I did film before, because again, we do want this look to be skin light. So I did use cream highlight and cream contour, and so we're just going to discuss that in a moment.
But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it, 'cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition.
Alright, you guys, so for the highlight for this portion, I am using my RMCA palette. Now, if you guys don't know, I am actually a freelance makeup artist in Atlanta. So I actually bought this maybe about almost 2 years ago, just because I was working with different complexions and skin tones and undertones. So this was about $72. I think I got this from Beautylish. It was $72. And they do have 2 palettes, so this is, I think, the number 2 palette. I don't know, I'll link it down below, but I'm just taking one of the lighter shades just to highlight, and I did not speed through this. I wanted you guys to see that I'm highlighting underneath my jawline, underneath my jawline, my nose, underneath my eyes, my chin. I wanted to show you guys everywhere I placed the highlight. And I'm just taking that Real Techniques brush, and I sped through this portion because it did take me a while, because I wanted to take my time blending this out and making sure that the highlight was as seamless as possible, just to make sure that everything was blended out and beautiful. Again, it is, with this RMCA palette, it is very, it can be sheer, but it is buildable. So I wanted to make sure I blended it out. And yeah, that's just the best way I can explain it. But I did want you guys to see where I was placing it and everything like that. And I just sped through this part because I was lightly tapping the brush into place. I was like patting it into place, not more so dragging it and just letting it blend out on its own, taking my time with it. So yeah, when you're doing something like that for your skin, to make it flawless, take your time, blend it out.
'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition.
And for the contour, again, I am using cream. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I believe this is in Toffee. If I'm wrong, again, just check the description box for the shade names. And I'm taking this Real Techniques brush. I don't even know the number for this one. I forgot. I'll check for that too. And I'm just using this brush as a contour to help me contour. Excuse me. Just to help me contour. And I'm going to switch brushes just to blend it out. I think I speed through that portion. But again, make sure you guys are taking your time, blend it out. Just little patting motions, patting it into place, but doing little movements to make sure it's blended in where I want the contour or the highlight to be placed. Of course, you want it to expand, but just take your time and blend it out. No harsh lines.
Melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it.
Okay, now here I know this may be a little bit confusing because I did use the same brush to blend out my contour. But I was just trying to also blend out that, went back and blended out that highlight. I did switch, like turn the brush just to make sure it didn't like mix too much. And so with my Beauty Bakerie flower powder, it's in the color yellow. I tapped off a lot of excess powder. I use very, 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 very minimal powder for my highlight and contour because I'm just not comfortable just going out with no cream, with my creams not being set. I feel like you always should set your cream products that are on your face with a powder product, especially if you want it to last all day or for at least 8 hours. But I did use very, very little powder on the face.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm
Now I'm taking the Crayon Case Contoursition notebook, and this is in the shade Bobby for my contour. Again, picking up the powdered contour or the powder and tapping off, like I'm lightly picking up but tapping off any excess because I want very, very minimal powder, and I'm just lightly tapping it on my face, like light-handed. I can be very heavy-handed, so I'm being as light as possible, just kind of pouncing that into place just to set the contour.
what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good.
And taking that same shade, and I'm just lightly contouring my nose, just very light-handedly tapping off any excess powder and just warming up that nose contour. And I believe I take the shade Ross or Raven. It's one of the lighter shades, and I lightly just go down the bridge of my nose and tap that into place as well.
Other side of inhibition. Ooh, how do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so cool.
And I'm taking my Givenchy felt tip liner in Disturbia and just lightly lining my lids, no wing liner, just to, when I put on lashes, you won't be able to see the lash band. And then I'm taking this NYX pink eyeliner. I don't know why I had to bring a fart, but a pink eyeliner, and just lining my waterline. I just want a little bit of contrast of colors. Again, this is a very soft, pretty look, but I wanted to have some fun with some color. And I'm just taking that green shade from the Juvia's Place palette and putting that underneath my waterline just to Add a little bit of smoke, but add a little bit of a pop of color, but it's not really smoky. It's a shimmer green shade, but again, I do want that light to dark contrast of colors. And I'm going to apply some lash glue to my lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Whispies, and I'm just spraying my face with some Fix Plus. And for the lip, I am using the Mary Kay Dark Chocolate Lip Liner. My mom sells Mary Kay, so I got that from her. And I'm just lining my lips and just kind of dragging that dark lip liner from the outer corners, just to create a little bit of ombre. And this bit my tongue. This gloss is from the previous video, from the City Girls inspired video that I did. So again, like I mentioned, this is a sample from one of my manufacturers for my cosmetic line. They sent me this with my last batch of makeup, so I'm deciding if I want to carry it or not. I do actually really like this gloss. And I'm just taking a Real Techniques lip brush and I'm just blending those liners and lip glosses together. Again, we want seamless, no harsh lines, ombre, very pretty, sleek. I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. And going back in with that iridescent pressed powder, I'm going to use this as a highlight. So I'm just going to highlight my high cheekbones, or my cheekbones, and my nose. I didn't do my chin or my cupid's bow just because with the color being iridescent and purpley, I didn't want it to be too much. Like if I was using a golden highlighter where you would want to look dewy and kissed by the sun as if you were tan and bronzed type of situation. So I just focused it right in that focal point of my eyes, because I did use it as a pinpoint on my eyes as well, just to bring it together. And I'm going to use the Mary Kay I Heart Black mascara, and I'm just going to apply the mascara to my bottom lashes.
Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track.
And now I'm just going to apply my Ardell Demi Whispies to my eyelids or my lash line. I don't know why I keep having brain farts, but yeah, I'm just applying my lashes, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of my Givenchy liner, just to, of course, hide that glue a little bit better while it dries, and apply my mascara. And that'll be pretty much it for this video, you guys. Let me know what you think of this pretty girl makeup look. I am also setting my brows with some gel. I do double set my brows before and after. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. If you do have any questions, or if you just really like this look, drop some comments down below. But yeah, this is my pretty girl makeup look, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care, and join the Tayler Gang family. Love you guys, and see you in my next video.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same.